So, I do believe Judge Michael Holbrook has his hands full there with Mr. Baez, and I think some great points being made. Let me ask my buddies here today. Jeffrey, let me start with you. Seems to me the judge is giving this prosecution witness the benefit of a lot of potential doubt. He's saying, well, it's a fact. He's just stating it as a fact. He's leapfrogged over how he got to that information. I mean, otherwise, the ultimate easy fact to prove is if you ask, the court to take judicial notice of something, like the time sun comes up, or, things that are very easy to establish. How do you do that with something like this? It's a fact, if he believes it to be one, that's based on so much information that may or may not be available to the defense. What do you think?
Well, that's what Baez was arguing to the judge, is he was saying, you're calling it a fact, but this had to be based on going through individual medical records of thousands of patients of this hospital system. And to say that something is a fact just because the witness says it is, when it is something that requires specialized knowledge and understanding and facts that are not in evidence, is absurd. And so you're right, he does have his hands full with Baez because he's not going to let it go, because this is a very big issue. And if nothing else, he needs to show to the jury that these facts are being kept from the defense and they're being safeguarded by the judge, who is playing along with the prosecution. It is something you have to do occasionally when a judge is giving you such a bad ruling on such a material piece of evidence that you have zero access to. You have to make it clear to the jury what's going on without saying it and crossing that line. And that's what he's doing.
Yeah, I loved how the judge at one point said, I'm still trying to wrestle with the relevance of certain. Thanks for that. At least that's on the record.